everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Hidden Agenda. Let's continue. Alright. I need this. I need this. And if I can just move it there. Okay, there you go.
That's a whole clip. If someone cut his throat from behind, then why would he fire this way? And if they did it from the front, why would he miss? Oh God. It's really him.
Anything?
God damn it.
Nothing useful.
Okay. So that is important when we come back.
Beck, I'm sorry, but I have to ask you this. Where were you last night?
I was at home.
I was home.
Alone?
Yeah? So?
Shit.
What?
You need to be very, very careful how you handle this.
Why?
You gotta make sure you account for all your whereabouts. Everyone knows how you and Calvary felt about each other.
Tom.
You have to be careful.
It says to be angry. I'm gonna fucking trust it.
You are unbelievable.
I'm trying to help you.
No, you know what? You can go fuck yourself, Tom.
I'm trusting. I'm fucking trusting. So notice, yeah, there's a close-up on this fucker on the medical examiner. Like, that's definitely like a hint. But man. So, Tom Nelson, he became suspicious of Becky following Jack Calvary's murder. A prostitute with Jack Calvary on the night he was murdered. Could she be involved somehow? Spy cam. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. Becky didn't provide a good alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Okay. Oh shit. I missed this. So, later that night, Felicity examined the Trapper case files. Officer Montesinos responded to a break-in in progress. Becky was summoned to the scene of a recent murder. Again, that was Calvary. Again, he's trying to clear suspicions.
Oh my God.
That's the end of part 1. Check the logbook, fix yourself a drink, and hit the box when you're ready to move on.
Simon is almost killed by a trap rig to drag Calvary's body. Nope, that's just a fucking cover-up. So, angry. Not fucking sure that was a good move. Okay. I need to check something real quick, so alright, I'm ready to continue because I checked the next clues. Becky arrested Finn and saved this hostage. Becky and her partner were promoted into homicide Under Sergeant Riggs. Felicity took Finn's story to Judge Vanstone. She met him at the court that same day. Felicity persuaded Judge Vanstone to release Finn into police custody. Felicity kept things professional with Becky. That night she reviewed the Trapper case files on her own. Becky disturbed a hidden camera at the crime scene. Becky didn't provide a good alibi for the night of Calvary's murder. Let's do this. Come on, game. Part 2.
And now, part 2 of Hidden Agenda.
Hey, Simon, how you holding up?
Hanging in there.
A lot of extra work whenever there's a freak on the loose, I guess.
Okay, guys, settle down. Listen up. Hey, listen up. We lost a cop today. Another one won't be returning to active duty. And it could have been even worse. I know it's gonna be tough on all of us. No one here ever thought we'd see the day that Jack Calvary went down for the count. Well, let's be blunt, he wasn't the kind to catch his flies with sugar. But he was one of us. And this atrocity cannot stand.
I am concerned.
And what about the bomb, sir? Was it intended to kill us?
We got lucky. The blast exploded outward from the bodies, so when Hillary moved Calvary, the bulk of the force hit the wall.
I'm grateful I still have my hands.
Yeah, me too. Montesinos, not so lucky.
So you really think this is the trapper?
Could be this Adam character. Could be the hooker. Until we have reason to believe otherwise, we are treating this as a trapper copycat. It's entirely possible that Jonathan Finn is somehow pulling the strings from behind bars. We have District Attorney Felicity Graves here to help with the investigation. She is familiar with the trapper's MO. She's here to help. Please extend her every courtesy. One more thing. District Attorney Felicity Graves has negotiated to have Jonathan Finn temporarily released into our custody.
Ah, come on, you believe this?
Hey, I think this might be a valuable lead, and I'm gonna follow it through. Anyone has a problem with that, you know where my office is. Detective Marnie, I'm gonna need you to look into Calvary's old trapper case files. We're looking for links here, anything we could have missed.
I am restrained.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
Okay, time to get moving. Just remember, Jack Calvary is watching from whatever shithole he ended up in. Let's do him proud.
Hi.
Hold on. Hold on. So, the police assembled to discuss Calvary's murder, Felicity Graves. After Calvary's murder, Felicity worked closely with the police to catch the killer. Continue.
Graves.
How you holding up?
It's tough losing one of the ranks. No matter how it goes down. But thank you for asking. Let you know if we find anything.
They're getting ready to move Finn for his little field trip. I'd like for you to join us.
So would I. If I can get out of the dungeon. Do we have a problem?
What?
Do you really think that I have something to do with this?
Becky, come on.
Oh, no, Tom. You come on.
Will you move, please?
I am concerned.
I'm your partner. We have to be honest with each other.
Honest? Fine. Here's honest. Everybody knows about this beef between you and Calvary. Some of these guys, they don't think you're all there. You've got to start watching out for yourself.
Tom, you're accusing me of murdering a fellow officer.
You had motive. I'm just doing my job.
Now I'm disappointed.
You're my partner, Tom.
How can I forget?
We're supposed to be on the same side here.
I'm not on your side because I'm your partner. I'm on your side because I'm your friend. And you got more around here than you realize. Why do you think Riggs put you on case review?
He just wants me out of the way.
Maybe. Or maybe he thinks you'll actually find something.
Adam Jones was definitely at Las Palmas, same time as Finn. Allegedly died in the fire that shut the place down. Now, according to Finn, Jones grew up to be the trapper, but how can that be possible? Doesn't make sense.
I need to go for the orphanage.
If these killings are connected to the Las Palmas orphanage, Father Rominsky is at the center of it. It's just too bad that the rest of the clergy took a vow of silence the minute things started to get hairy for him. But Finn told Felicity that Rominsky had some kind of secret room at the orphanage.
Hold on. Becky searched for clues in the old Trapper case files. After Covery's murder, Becky went through his old case files to search for clues.
Couldn't find any reference to this in the police records. I guess it's time for me to head over to Las Palmas and take another look.
Here we go. Come on, Becky, let's go. Come on. Oh my god.
Hello?
Hello, Adam.
Hello?
Come on. This is the first thing. I need to move it. I need to move it. Need to move it. To move it. Need to move it. Need to move it. Can you move? Got it. And now the big one. So this is the evidence that Father Rominsky used prostitutes, which plays a big part on the trapper's MO.
Oh, hello, ladies. Looks like Father Rominsky was a regular customer.
Whoa.
QT, let's go, I think. It's actually not in my notes, but yeah. I think I recall a QT.
Hey! Hey, who's there?
job, Becky. Boom. Good job. Boom. And now... So... Right, Becky searched Las Palmas Orphanage for Father Rominsky's playroom, and we found it. And then Stalker. Becky had a good look at the figure following her.
Freeze! Don't move! Stop! What? Damn it! No.
And like, now I can
no.
definitely hear the grunt. It's a male grunt. This time around.
Marnie.
Headed to a house at
Hold on. So, was followed to the Las Palmas orphanage and gave chase to a suspect. Finn took Becky to the house where Adam Jones was raised.
to Huffman Road. Meet you there?
Yeah.
Is everything okay?
I am relaxed.
I found Rominsky's playroom.
Anything there?
No, not much, but he and Calvary had one thing in common. Hookers.
Interesting.
There's more. Someone was creeping around Las Palmas.
It could have been nothing. I mean, the place is like squatter heaven.
They bolted the second I made them. I'll see you at the house.
Do me a favor and just make sure he doesn't try anything.
Oh, he can certainly try. Don't get any ideas.
It's good to see you again.
How are your bracelets?
Well, I can't feel my fingers, if that's what you're asking. You gonna help me out or what?
I need to choose loosen.
Here.
Thanks.
So is this where Adam came after the orphanage?
This is where Adam grew up.
It's so counterintuitive, dude. Seriously.
All clear. Couple squatter nests, but looks like they split.
All right, give us 5. Start the tour, boss.
Right this way.
So for this next
This room
section,
right in here.
the
This is
clues
where
don't
Adam
matter.
slept when he ran away.
Nobody's been here for years, Finn.
Well, I didn't say he'd be here to greet us.
Hold on. And I can't find the box somewhere. Found it. Jesus Christ. But it doesn't matter, this one.
So you're saying that this is his, not some squatters?
Squatters wouldn't dare.
What is all this?
Adam's pop was a pest control man.
You don't say.
Was a pretty good one, too.
Traps. Of course.
The one thing Adam got from his dad was a knack for killing vermin.
Detective Marty, Sarge says it's time to wrap it up.
Hold on. So, Finn took back into the house where Adam Jones grew up. Adam's father was a pest control officer. Adam grew up surrounded by traps.
We found something. Just need a couple more minutes.
How did Adam end up at the orphanage?
Well, Adam's pop would get so blasted he couldn't see a hole in a ladder. Beat his wife senseless if she gave him one crooked look. One night, she loaded up his double-aught, took his head clean off, right in front of Adam. Judge put her away for life. No parole, no visits from her kid. Guess it don't matter that if she hadn't picked up that shotgun, Pops would have killed them both sooner or later anyway. That's our justice system for you, right?
I need to be surprised.
No good outcomes in a case like that. Surprised you couldn't see your kid, though. That's harsh.
That's Judge Vanstone.
You're kidding.
Think I'd kid about the man who sentenced me to die?
Hold on. So, Judge Vanstone sentenced Adam's mother to life imprisonment for killing her abusive husband.
A couple of weeks in, Mama Jones hung herself in her cell.
Christ.
So yeah, Adam was shipped off to Las Palmas. Out of the frying pan into the fire, huh? You wouldn't believe what they did to us in there. Rominsky and that piece of shit orderly. And you know, we tried to fight him the way you're supposed to fight him. We called the cops. 3rd Precinct. And nobody did a goddamn thing. Not even our own social worker. So once Adam got out of that hellhole, he figured out his own way to make them all pay. Those cops? He knew their beat. He timed every murder to the minute. He knew exactly who'd get the call and exactly what was waiting for him.
Because
Cops
he's
failed.
a cop.
Parents failed.
Because he's a fucking cop. He was sent to Las Palmas after his mother, Jesus Christ. He was sent to Las Palmas, I'm talking about Adam by the way, after his mother murdered his violent father. Man, it's hard for me to read sometimes.
System failed. What would you do? You took out the people who hurt us.
I need to be assertive here. I would make them pay.
If I've been hurt like Adam, yeah. I'd want them to pay.
Yeah? You know, I used to think maybe Adam's the only one who can see the world for what it truly is. See past all the bullshit. The evil deeds that lie in the hearts of men. But now I know only God has that gift. Thanks for hearing me out. After all this time, it's nice to tell my side of it.
Of course. So, Finn claims Adam reported the abuse to the 3rd Precinct police, but they ignored him. Later, he had his revenge on them all.
Sure. Call anytime.
There is something else.
Yeah?
The hostage. When you picked me up. Daniela Cardenas. Well, Daniela and her sister Izzy were with us at Las Palmas. We went through the same shit. Izzy never got over it. OD'd a couple of years later. Adam knew that Daniela would do anything to see Rominsky pay.
I need to be surprised.
Son of a bitch.
God. The hostage was in on it.
Hold on. So, Daniela Cardenas. She was later implicated as a co-conspirator in Finn's ruse to pose as a trapper. APB. Finn told Becky that his hostage was working with him during his arrest. I don't know what APB means. So if you're watching this and you know, I would love it if you just posted a comment there so me, maybe other people that don't know, can actually learn something. Thank you. Let's proceed here.
This is Officer 609. We're gonna need an APB on a new suspect. Daniela Cardenas. I repeat, we need an immediate APB. Cardenas was not a hostage in the Trapper case. She was a co-conspirator.
Center copy.
I'm gonna call Simon Hillary. If Daniela's sister passed through the morgue, he might be able to take up the case. You gonna be alright?
And she's gonna go with the trapper. So here, I need to be fucking confident.
Go.
Hey.
Now,
You still think I'm making all this up?
Less and less. But without proof that Adam's still running around.
I can get you proof.
No, you can't.
You're right. Not like this, I can't.
You're nuts.
Look, he's never gonna show his face while I'm on a leash. But on my own, I can draw him out, serve him right up on a silver platter.
Even if you're right, Judge Vanstone wouldn't go for it in a million years.
What if I were a wire? Then you could keep tabs on me.
No.
But it could work.
No. You're on death row. Did you forget that?
For crimes I didn't commit. Did you forget that? Look, there's, something I may have neglected to mention.
Oh, please, enlighten me.
Adam told me that if I were to ever find myself free of incarceration, he'd reach out immediately.
Is that so?
Could make it look like I overpowered you. No one would have to know.
I am curious.
I cannot believe you're actually proposing this.
Yes, you can, because you know it's the only way to catch him. Look at me. I could take you out in a second. Police would buy it. We can make it look real.
Prisoner 75422 is requested to be returned to custody immediately.
This is Officer 732 receiving request. Please stand by for confirmation.
I need to be puzzled.
How would you even find him?
I got strings I can pull. I can find him. You just gotta let me.
And I need to be confident.
Do it.
Let me just... So, Becky aided Finn's escape, hoping he could help track down Adam Jones. Finn escaped police custody with Becky's help, supposedly to hunt down Adam Jones. And then Becky aided Finn's escape so he could find Adam. Let's proceed.
Becky? Hey! Time to wrap it up. Becky. Oh, shit. We need help up here! Now!
The notorious serial killer known as the Trapper has escaped from prison just days before he was to face the final curtain for his crimes. Jonathan Finn was responsible for the deaths of numerous first responders during a reign of fear 5 years ago. Officials warn that Finn is dangerous and any sighting should be immediately reported to the authorities.
All right, I want to know what happened. I want to know now.
I need to be apologetic.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have been in there alone with him. He overpowered me. I blew it.
Well, this is a goddamn mess, but we are gonna stay focused, and we are gonna get this son of a bitch back in custody. Tom, what's the status?
U.S. Marshals are initiating a manhunt as we speak.
Okay, get out there and help them. Anything they need. Becky, until we catch a break, I'm gonna need you working the case files.
I need to be polite.
Okay, I'll get back to it.
So, what the hell's going on with your partner?
Something's just not right here. I can't put my finger on it, but
Keep an eye on her.
yeah, I will.
here's what I consider to be the most what do you call, like, the most counterintuitive thing that I'm, that I found looking at the online resources that I checked. Ready for this?
LeMay, orderly at Las Palmas. In and out of the 3rd Precinct lockup for years, but known for his uncanny ability to avoid doing any real time. Seems likely that he knew people on the inside. If the 3rd Precinct cops were the Trapper's targets, well, he connects both worlds. His brother, Vernon LeMay, works in sanitation downtown. I'm gonna pay him a visit.
Hold on. Becky hunted down... Hold on, because I didn't read this. Becky and her sergeant discussed Finn's escape. Becky hunted down the brother of one of the victims. Vernon LeMay, victim's brother. Vernon's brother was killed by the Trapper.
I'd like to have a little chat.
Be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool, be cool about
609 in
this.
pursuit of suspect. Party made foot bail.
Okay. That is the first. Do it. Give me the QT. Nice.
You have the right to remain silent.
Oh.
Anything you say.
Can and will be used against me, yeah. I've heard that before, lady.
Not so fast, are you?
Awesome. Let me just... Hold on, it didn't pause. Yeah, I can't pause yet. Hold on. Come on, game. Yes, alright. So, Becky hunted down the brother of one of the victims. So, Becky apprehended Vernon LeMay for questioning. Becky apprehended Vernon after he ran away. So, imagine that you're playing this, and you need to, like, think that you must fail a QTE to get the good ending. It's so out of the box for me. Like, I would have never ever gotten the good ending on my own. Ever. No way. So, let's continue. Let me just check. Alright, I'm good.
Ain't looking too good right now, Vernon. I guess low-life numbskull just runs in the family, huh?
What?
Quit dicking me around. This is about your brother.
I need to be curious.
Adam Jones.
Ah,
What can you tell me?
bro mentioned him once or twice. Said no matter how much he wailed on him, the kid would just look back at him with these big old dead eyes. Just taking it. Bro could do whatever he wanted, no matter how much the bastards complained. Cops weren't gonna touch their golden goose.
Why is that?
You know what? I think my mouth just got tired. I think it's time for my lawyer. I know my rights.
Need to be dismissive here.
Dirty cops ain't news, LeMay. You ain't got shit.
Yeah, you gonna send me up the river? You better make a hell of a lot of extra room.
Why is that?
Because I'm taking half the police department with me.
I need to be hostile.
You wanna keep fucking with me?
Ah, hey!
We're not done yet.
Hey, get this crazy bitch off of me!
Hey, Frankie. He was quite the ladies' man, huh?
What?
Always knew how to find a date.
What? Ah!
A girlfriend. Who was he seeing?
No.
Who was he seeing, numbnuts?
No one really.
What does that mean?
Well, he met some escort online. Showed me some pics, like, X-rated stuff. Last time I talked to him, he was setting up a date. So what, is that a crime?
Last time I checked.
Hold on. So Becky questioned Vern about his brother's past. Frankie LeMay. LeMay arranged to meet a prostitute shortly before he was murdered. Again, another prostitute.
Escort, hookers, again. Maybe there's something there.
Got a trophy for that. Hi.
Jesus, Becky. Putting on quite a show. I almost had to jump in.
Well, he was holding back. Just had to speak a language that he could understand.
Good call. This stuff about LeMay and the guys in the 3rd precinct, is that what you were dealing with back then?
Teller was the ringleader over there. Kept his cards close to the chest. But I knew something was up. That's why I left.
You have to tell someone about this.
No reason to dig up the dead just to drag him through the mud.
Yeah, I gotta keep that blue nice and clean, huh?
We have bigger fish now, Tom.
Awesome.
Detective Marnie?
On my way to see Simon Hillary.
At his house? After hours?
Yeah. I'm really starting to think there's a connection here with the prostitutes and the trapper killings.
Hold on. Becky visited Simon Hillary to ask if a woman could be behind the murders. At least 2 of the trapper's previous victims had connections with prostitutes. Vernon revealed his brother's links to corrupt cops. Hookers. The orderly used prostitutes too. Becky decided to check this with Simon Hillary. Now, with Simon, I definitely need to check a couple of things here. Because, like, this is... Oh my goodness, my fucking controller. Because this is really important for me to get the... God dang it. The good ending. So, I need to do some quick research here if you just give me a second. I think, or at least I hope, we can proceed.
Hillary might have some forensic evidence we've overlooked.
Go easy on him, alright? He's pretty shook up from the fireworks this morning.
It's just a few questions. It's no big deal.
Detective Marnie. Hello.
I'm sorry to bother you at home.
Please. Come in. I can't believe how close I was to I can't even say it yet.
You got lucky.
You're telling me. Just another split second and... My God.
I need to be curious.
You examined the trapper's rigs last time. How did this match up? Same guy?
Yes. I do believe it's the same trapper.
How can you tell?
Well, the rigging in his nose, I mean, the only way to describe it would be artful. Masterful, even.
Do you remember Las Palmas?
The orphanage, the case from a few years ago. Unspeakable.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing some digging. The father there, Rominsky seems to have a thing for the ladies of the night, which is starting to feel just like the Calvary case. And LeMay, the Las Palmas orderly, he had a date planned with a hooker just before the trapper got him. That's just too many hookers to be a coincidence.
Huh?
Unless every single man in this town is a John.
Well,
I'm working on a new theory. It's just a sketch, but I think you can help me.
all right.
Was there anything you found that might point to the killer being a woman?
Well, there was trace evidence. Yes, it's possible, certainly.
Is that data still available?
Of course, the records were archived when Finn confessed.
Are you all right?
Sorry? It's this morning. I'm still a little shaken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Back in 2012, when we took down Finn, he had a hostage, Daniela Cardenas.
I remember. She, relevant?
I need to be confident here.
Turns out she wasn't a hostage after all. The whole thing was a setup.
I can't believe it. That's preposterous.
Daniela's sister, Isabella, died a few years ago. Came through the city morgue. That one of yours?
One of...
Did you examine the body?
I don't recall. I'm sorry.
I don't know, something's fishy. It's like we've got all these tidy little puzzle pieces, but the picture on the box makes no sense. Feeling like there's a lot more to this than just Jonathan Finn, you know?
I'm not sure I do, Detective.
And now, the Calvary murder, maybe Finn's still a part of it, but what if someone else is pulling the strings?
I'm suddenly feeling very unsafe again.
Daniela's another puzzle piece. A small one, but important. You think this Adam Jones could have survived the fire?
I wouldn't know.
Fire department reports say they flushed the remains during cleanup. So it's not like we have a body.
Yes, well, that is routine with burnouts. And,
Simon.
I'm sorry, Detective. All the excitement from this morning has just finally caught up to me. I think it'd be better if you and me, we pick this up tomorrow morning.
I need to be curious.
Yeah. Well, you look like you haven't slept much.
Well, no, in fact...
Late night?
What?
Were you out late last night?
Ooh. Hold it. Becky visited Simon Hillary to ask if a woman could be behind the murders. Does not have an alibi for the night that Jack Calvary was murdered. Holy fucking shit, this is so... Like, the thing is, like, we only get to this point if we fail a QTE. Like, that's fucking nuts to me.
Hey, so, Sarge is asking us to clear everyone who worked with Calvary.
I'm sorry?
Oh, I just need an alibi for you for last night.
Oh. I was...
Whoa there, nervous Nelly. Don't want to act too suspicious.
Haha. I'm sorry. I am still feeling very foggy after the explosion.
I need to follow him.
Sorry, just a moment. I'll get that all cleaned up.
Hold it. Becky discovered that Simon Hillary had been following her. Woohoo! That's fun. Because that's the hoodie. Hold it. Becky saw the same tracksuit in Simon Hillary's laundry room. Here we go.
My apologies. I'm still a little scattered.
Don't worry about it. Here, let me help you.
Didn't help much, but then again, that's alright.
So, where were you last night?
Me?
When Calvary was murdered?
Don't worry, Detective. I'll provide the sergeant a complete breakdown of all my whereabouts as soon as I have fully recovered.
All right. I've taken up way too much of your time.
It's no bother. Really.
Oh, I know that you didn't get to finish your evaluation at the crime scene. Is there anything that you may have missed?
Well, I don't think so, but this was no typical attack. Whoever Calvary was with, he probably knew them.
Thank you for your time.
Hold on. Okay, I'm hearing fucking things. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, let's proceed. Sorry about that.
Okay, that was odd. Simon basically freaked out. And that hoodie. Was he following me at the orphanage? My gut says that he's mixed up with this somehow. Time to do some digging.
Let's dig. This is really anticlimactic, but I'm 50 minutes in with this recording, so I'm just gonna stop it right here. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really, really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.